All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ALaracanfieldshow, the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. This is the final show of this spring-summer 2022 season. For me, it's the end of summer, right? So it's been an interesting summer. It's been an interesting season, challenging to say the least. But you know what? We made it through. It all works out in the best possible way anyways, right? So I'm just grateful that we are here with all of you here today, and that we're having a beautiful day and everything is working out wonderfully. So today, my good friend Arpita Thakkar is back with us, and we're going to be talking about the Akashic Records, soul reconnection through the Akashic Records. And some of what we're going to talk about today is Arpita is going to share an explanation of the Akashic Records. We're going to talk about rewriting of the Akashic Records. Arpita is going to take us through a powerful exercise relating to cord cutting and healing of a relationship issue. And she's going to share with us an Akashic Group message for all who are present on the call and who are going to be listening or watching later on the replay. So for those of you who don't know Arpita, she was here with us earlier this year, I think January, and then again in March, and now in August. So I'm so glad that she's back with us. We've had so much fun. We've learned so much, and she's a wonderful teacher. She is an alternative therapist and a spiritual coach. She is a Reiki Grandmaster, a tarot card reader, an angel guidance facilitator, a Bach flower therapist, a Pendulum Dowsing Teacher, Switchwords Master, automatic writing facilitator, Humkara with Haleem Master, Akashic Records Teacher, and the owner of Akashic Love Frequency Workshop, and many more. She is a transformational coach and the author of the book, Turning the Mind Lights On. She's an award winner for NARI SHAKTI Award in the year 2017 and has even received the Best Akashic Records Coach Award in 2021. She specializes in teaching Akashic Records, learning and teaching spiritual modalities, feeds and charges her soul. And we're so glad that she's back with us because she really, truly is a really gifted teacher. And it really shows when she's teaching the Akashic Records. So Arpita, welcome back to the show. So glad you're here.
Thank you, Alara, for such a warm welcome and for such a warm introduction. Thank you so much. I always love to be here on your show. And it's wonderful again that I'm joining you here. So yes, we had a great time before, and I hope we will have a great time now also. Thank you, Alara.
Absolutely, we will.
And
so as we
all
were
of
talking,
you, good evening and good morning in whichever part you are. Most welcome, and thank you for being here, all of you.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. We are everywhere at the moment, morning, afternoon, evening. So wherever you're joining us from, or whether it's on the replay, on YouTube or on the podcast, thank you for joining us whenever you are joining us. So Arpita, before we started going live, we were talking a little bit about grounding. Do you want to just take us through a quick little grounding exercise process for all of us so we can all be here present fully and grounded?
Yes, of course. Why not? So let's start this with a grounding exercise. So I request all of you just to close your eyes. I'll just guide you through the process and just listen to the instructions. Be comfortable wherever you are and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing deeply, inhale and exhale. When you inhale, feel that you're inhaling positive energies. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath. Inhale joy, peace, love, happiness. Feel that you're taking it in through your breath. As you exhale, feel that you're taking out all that is unwanted from your body, unwanted energies like grief, pain, anger, jealousy, hatred. Release all that. Breathe in and exhale through your mouth. Repeat the cycle of inhalation and exhalation. Feel centered and feel focused right now in your body. Visualize now from the universe a very bright violet light coming from the universe, falling on top of your head, right at the center of your head, that is a crown chakra. Feel and visualize the violet light there. Slowly make this violet light spread through your entire body from the crown. Let it flow gently down, covering your face, your shoulders, your hands, your palms, your fingers, your chest, your heart chakra. Let it flow down, covering your body, entire body from within and out. See that the light is flowing till it reaches the sole of your feet. From the sole of your feet, let this violet light be carried down to the Mother Earth. From the roots like trees coming out from your sole of your feet, let the roots carry this violet light. Let the roots penetrate inside the Mother Earth, carrying that violet light. And let your roots grow longer and longer and grow deeper and deeper inside the Mother Earth, till it reaches the deepest layer of the Mother Earth. Feel that your roots are anchored right at the center of the Mother Earth. Visualize Mother Earth. Take the Mother Earth's blessings and energies. Affirm in your mind now 3 times. I am now strongly grounded. I am now strongly grounded. I am now strongly grounded. And just put this intention in your mind. Let all the negative, all the unwanted energies, unhealthy energies be grounded now. Let me be a pure and a cleansed channel to receive the wisdom, the knowledge from the universe. Say thank you to the Mother Earth for grounding. And slowly, as you feel comfortable, open your eyes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I see smiling faces, so I think people have enjoyed that.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes, definitely. Good. Awesome. All right. So now let's begin our conversation about the Akashic Records. We talked about the Akashic Records before, but
Yes.
there could be new people that have not heard about the Akashic Records the way you described them, or some people that may just need a refresher. So
Yes.
can you just explain a little bit about what the Akashic Records are and how you work with them?
Yes. So Akashic Records, we all know, or we are a bit familiar with the subject and the concept of Akashic Records. And we all have an idea that Akashic Records reveals your past lives. But to put it in the more broader form, I would say these are the records. Like records, we all know records are like a notepad or a record or a manual where some information is noted. In terms of Akashic Records, these records contain your past lives information, the history of your soul journeys right from the first lifetime, that is the first lifetime when you originated from the source, from the creator itself, and when you moved down to a physical body. Right from that first lifetime to your present lifetime, it has the information noted down in the records. the information relating to your lives, which contain your situations, past life situations, events, experiences, thoughts, words, actions, each and everything is recorded. It's like this recording starts the moment you start your life on this earth. So everything is recorded. It's like you're born with a software program behind, and you don't need to look at it, but it's recorded. There's no stop button there until you leave your body. So everything is recorded. And these records are now placed in the Akashic realm, which is the fifth realm, and where on the fifth realm, there are more divine spiritual beings, higher spiritual beings, like your masters, your ascended masters, your teachers, your spirit guides. So you find them in the fifth realm where your Akashic records are stored. So that is what is meant by the Akashic records. Your records, your soul life history of all the lifetimes are stored in the Akashic realm. And Akashic, Akasha, as we say, is a Sanskrit term. It's a primary substance which is present in everything that we see around us. It's a part of the source which exists in everything. So in other words, there is Akasha in whatever we see around us. And when there is the substance of Akasha, it means that everything has a record. For example, if you see a land, a building, a property, it also has the Akasha element in it. And as such, it has its records in the Akashic realm. Or anything like a plant, animal, they all have Akashic records. It's not only about the human beings. Plant, animals, countries, places, cities, town, buildings, locations, everything has records. So in fact, you can access each and anything you wish to if you require any information, access that particular records there in the Akashic records and receive the information. The Akashic realm is a very vast and infinite energy field, which holds not only your records, it holds the universal records or the universal consciousness. So that is why we can access a lot of information from the Akashic realm. It is all about your soul journey, especially when you access your records. You can access other people's records by referring to open their records in the Akashic realm. You can open the records of, as I told, of anything, whatever you wish to. It's also called, that's why it's also called a cosmic Google. Google, which reveals all that, what we need to know. It's a vast field of wisdom, infinite field. There's Akasha present everywhere. It's not that we see that, okay, it's a top, but of course it is like everywhere around us because everything has Akasha, the element of Akasha. And that is why it's such a vast and infinite field of wisdom, of knowledge. And when you connect with this Akashic realm, this Akashic energy field, we also connect with the masters, with the teachers, with the guides, spirit guides over there. And that is one added advantage of accessing the records. You build a very strong connection with your masters and spirit guides there. And they help us in accessing the records and to receive the information from the records. Now the records, as we say, it is like it reveals the past life, the soul history. So what do we need to know from just understanding our past lives? The main aim of the Akashic records is that your soul progresses your soul grows to the next level. That is why, that is what it gives us, the information, what was in your past life, which can be edited, which can be corrected, so that you can have a better present and a better future lifetime too. That is the main aim of the Akashic records, to reveal that information. It's not just like an entertainment that I came to know my past life. Wow. But what did you learn from your past life? Was it a lesson there? What did you acquire and how have you progressed? Have your soul progressed from there? Are you progressing right now? Or why did I reincarnate in this life? What was my life purpose? What is my life purpose? So you get to know from your records such information which really helps you to make your present life better. And of course, when you make your present life better, your future life becomes even better. So that is why the information is revealed. It is not just to understand what was there in the past. From there, we pick up the lessons. For example, if I know that in my past life, I was such a person who didn't give respect or who didn't value some other person or people in general. So what is the lesson there? I learned the lesson of love and respect to all in this life. And how is this lesson learned? The lesson is learned by such situations appearing in my life that teaches me this lesson of understanding, of respecting others, of loving others. If I don't learn this lesson in this lifetime, it keeps on repeating till I learn the lesson. So it's always good to refer to your records and understand what are the lessons you need to learn in this life. And it's very easy then to follow when you know your life purpose, when you know your lessons. It's so easy. It gives a big clarity, a big picture of your own life. For me, if I say it's like understanding your past, bring it into your future, correct it and bring changes in your present so that you can create a better future. So it's a blending of all past, present and future. Understanding all this. It's like, for example, this is one book, this is another book. It's like you bring this book to this. It's like you're bending that past to the present. You change your realities. This is how the reality, when you understand what was in the past, which went wrong, which shouldn't have been wrong in that way. When you understand that lesson, you're correcting it, bringing it to your present lesson, and then creating a good future lifetime for you. Because whatever, as we know, it records everything. So even if you bring the changes in the present lifetime, that is also recorded. And if you record a good change that will help, this will be carried forward in your future lifetime as well. So Akashic Records is merely not just a tool for accessing your past life. It is a lot more than just revealing the information of your past life. It is much more because it gives you the wisdom. It helps you to understand the laws of karma, how the universe works. You can get information on a lot many other like universes as well. A lot of the planets as well. There is more to it when you start accessing the records. You can ask even other questions as relating to the universe as such. There is a lot downloads of information which keeps on happening. Only thing you should be able to tap into it, bring those energies to your present life. And believe me, the lessons, what they teach are very simple lessons. It's like, for example, even I call it also a storyteller. Akashic Records is like a storyteller. It reveals your story where You are the actor in it and you are the audience in it. And when you see the story and you feel that in this past life, this didn't go well, this situation should have gone in another way, I made a mistake here, or the other person made a mistake here, whatever you see in your story and you feel that needs to be edited, you can edit it by understanding the mistake, understanding the lesson there, by acknowledging and accepting it. So you become the actor, the audience, and the editor now. And then you rewrite the script. So you become a script writer. You are the director because you're making the whole changes, whatever you want, wherever you feel like. So it is a storyteller where you have the power and you have the remote control, where to pause, where to edit, where to cut that clip, where to put another clip. It's all in your hands. This is the wisdom what the Akashic Records has given you. So when we make use of this in the right way, it really changes your life for the better. It helps not only you, because you can read other people's records, it will help other people too. So again, when you help other people, you are adding again a karma merit to yourself also, which indeed helps your life to change for the better. So just imagine if I access my records and I ask what is my life purpose, and I get the answer as yes, teaching spiritual modalities is your life purpose. And if I know, yes, I'm doing that, there is such a clarity that I'm on the right path. I don't need to worry or don't need to get confused about anything else. I am doing what my life purpose was planned by my soul. The records reveal your soul plan. What have you brought and what did your soul plan for this lifetime? Everything is planned by the soul before it enters a physical body. But when it enters a physical body, the plan is forgotten because we become human beings leading a physical life. So we become a normal human being and we forget those memories. We forget the soul planning. The soul plans that, okay, in this life, I will learn this lesson of love and respect. So I will bring forward such situations and such people which will make me understand the lessons of love and respect. Somehow I will deal with it and I will understand. But in practical, when that same situation or the same person arises to teach you something, and then you don't understand because you don't know about your soul plan, you forget that, and you start creating more difficulties for you because by going against the soul plan, by not learning the lesson, by blaming the other person for your suffering, so you don't learn the soul lesson in that way. You go against your soul plan, and that is where we do a mistake. So this Akashic Records can help you to understand what your soul has planned for you, what lessons it has been trying to teach you in this life, and what you have to learn, how you have to learn. What are your karmic contracts for this lesson, what you have made, the karmic contract with whom you have made your contracts, so that they will come and they will teach you. So there is such a clarity, you get a roadmap to everything, to your whole life, to the choices, to the judgments you make. It helps you in everything, not only your problems, it helps you in even deciding of what's the best choice for me, what's the best option for me. Should I do this? If I do this, what will be the outcome of it? You can ask such questions about future also. Why is it that I'm not getting success in my life after doing so much of hard work? There might be a lesson. So instead of getting disappointed and not dealing with the lesson, not dealing with the situation, you can access the records to ask, what is here the lesson? Why is it that I'm getting repeated failures? Is there a lesson? What is the lesson? How should I learn it? Everything is revealed. The remedies is revealed. Not only the lesson, you get the guidance from the records, the remedies from the records. You can do the clearing, the rewriting of the records. There is so many things you can do with your Akashic records. There are a lot many things which goes in the process.
Absolutely. The potential there is huge for us to really be creating our reality with more ease, having access to that. And Suzanne asked a question in the chat. Yes, everybody can learn to read their records. Absolutely.
Absolutely. It is not, if I say it's very simple process, Alara also has done. So she knows very well. It's a very simple process. It's not at all complicated. Believe me, you think, oh my God, reading the records, is it possible? Can I be a reader? But yes, like all my students, they get there, they access the records, they read. Some of them have also now become teachers. So that's a wonderful thing. You can access and you can read the records. It's not so complicated, or don't put that block in your mind. Never. It's easy.
And Arpita is a very excellent teacher, very patient, goes over stuff over and over again until you get it, so you don't have to worry about that. She's an excellent, excellent teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So with the Akashic record, like we talked about, you can rewrite the records, you can get guidance, you can get remedies, you can ask questions about the future, choices, etc. Yes. And also you can, there's also healing, even going into the Akashic record realm, there's healing that's available for you as well.
Yes, yes, absolutely. The healing also is that as I told, what is that past lesson you need to learn, and how you can, when you understand it, how you can clear it, how you can heal it, and then how you can rewrite it also, because you're clearing something, clearing a block from your life. And then what you need to do about it, you need to rewrite it. That is rewrite a new script for yourself. By clearing an old script, which is no longer, which you no longer need it. But you are holding on to it. Yes. So which no longer serves you. And then you rewrite that new script, which is very good for you, which will create good and happy energies for you. And not really in this lifetime. As you record, then the records are always there. It also goes into the future.
Absolutely.
In the future lifetime.
And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the call, because I always get so excited. But if you do have a question for Arpita, you can raise your hand, or you can type your question in the chat, okay? Because we've talked a lot already about what the Akashic records are, and not how to access them, but the different types of records that are available as well for you, and what's possible with the records, right? So rewriting, changing, healing, getting understanding, getting wisdom, so much is possible. And it is quite simple, I would say, to access the records, especially the way Arpita teaches. So it is quite simple. You have to do it, you have to practice, but you can do it. Manisha, you had a question for Arpita?
Yes, hello. Hi, Arpita. Hello, Alara.
Hi,
yeah. So my question is, how can one change, the lessons of life, and how can one say, now I had enough? Can I change the script of my life with the Akashic records?
Yes, see, it is, as I told, now a particular lesson. For example, I just mentioned the love and respect lesson. If I have to learn, if I haven't learned the lesson, it will continue to teach me until I learn. So in the records, when you access and when you see what is the root cause of it, the main thing is that, we take down our karmas. We bring down from the Akashic record 2-3 of our karmic files, which we can resolve or get over or deal with it, so that we understand and as soul progresses, so that we can clear that actually. But now, if you don't understand your karmic lessons, accept or acknowledge, or you just ignore it, then the possibility to change remains almost like nil. So what it teaches, if you don't learn that, like if I don't learn, for example, I'm in school and I'm in 7th grade. If I don't learn the lessons of 7th grade, will I be promoted to 8th grade? No. So until I learn, and what happens, and I'm detained In the 7th grade, I go through again the same syllabus with the same kind of teachers, teaching me the same contents, same courses. So until I learned that I cannot pass. Same thing with your life. Until you learn the karmic lessons, you cannot change or you cannot do anything about it. You can ask in the records, what should I do? I understand that this is the karmic lesson. I understand this. I accept this. Now, then you can ask for the remedy. And when you follow the remedy with full heart, when you follow the guidance you're receiving, and when you do it regularly, then there you create a shift in your life. The shift is possible only when you understand what went wrong there, which is the karmic file which is related to this present file. What is in that file which I need to know, which I'm being ignorant about. So when you know that, then that there brings a shift in you. For example, there was, this is again an example. A person who was a social activist in a past life. He's a social activist in the present life too. Social activist helping people to protest against some social issues, helping them to carry out the rallies, the processions and everything. And of course, he has to use a voice for that, his voice. Yeah, for other people's opinion to voice out. Now, when a big procession, when a big rally, when big social issue is there, he gets scared and he cannot, just even do anything with his voice. It doesn't come out. He has to use his voice, but it doesn't come out. So, for example, when he accessed the records, it revealed to him a past life where he was again a social activist, and in that life, because he was doing such activities, there was a policy or there was a rule that he will be hanged to death, and he was hanged to death. So when he was hanged to death, he got the emotion of fear. So whenever in this lifetime, such a thing where he really needs to raise his voice out, voice out his opinions, help people, there he used to get scared and his voice, his throat used to be affected. So that fear used to trigger in his throat, making his voice little, almost like, he can't speak. When he understood that, oh, it's just a thing which happened in the past, which I need to resolve. That is a fear, which I was hanged to death. That fear is relating to that situation. But in this present life, the situation is not like that. Nobody's going to hang me in this life. So that fear is released by just an understanding that this was in my past life. I happened to take that emotion of fear, and now I just release that fear. That release is enough to create a shift in his life.
But sometimes you have to do some sort of remedy as well.
Yes,
right?
Of course. Yes.
Some sort of healing or remedy for like 21 days or 30 days. What the guides will tell you, the Akashic records will tell you what the remedy is and for how long. And then you do that, and then you see how you feel. And, ideally, then it should be released and you can move forward, right? So it's not about running away from our obligations or running away from our lessons or running away from whatever. And like, I'm going to change this because I'm sick and tired of this. That doesn't work like that, right? The reason why we keep having the same issues or patterns or problems is because we haven't learned the lesson. We haven't gained the wisdom, is how I like to look at it. So the Akashic records can help you to access that wisdom so that then you can bring it into your life and have a better understanding, and then that will be resolved.
Yes, right? Of course. Yes, of course. So that is the aim, that it gives you that wisdom so that you can correct yourself, you can understand yourself, and then there is a shift.
Does that make sense, Manisha?
So, sorry, I've put one more question. So whatever we go through in this lifetime, is it related to the previous life, or could it be many past lives?
Oh, it could be many past lives. It is we choose a particular past life. It could not be your immediate past life. It could be, might be, a long past life back, and you chose the karmic lesson or the karmic files from that particular past life. You felt that let me take the karmic file, because there is always a collection of that karmic files, and you choose 1, 2 or 3 karmic files of that particular past life. and that you bring down here, not necessary. It could be in, and understand one more thing. Every difficulty, what you're facing in the present life, there could be some difficulties because of your wrong choices and wrong decisions. Also, it could be because you're going against your soul plan. So every difficulty, don't judge it as your past karma. You have a free will choice and decision, and sometimes we do mistakes with that. We go with the wrong choices, wrong judgments, and decisions, wrong decisions taken, and then we land ourselves in trouble. That is wrong choices when we don't understand the soul plan. There we go wrong, and that creates more difficulties. Instead of learning the lesson, we went the other way. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Awesome. Thank you, Manisha. Great questions.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nidhi is asking, how can we do healing in the Akashic Records? You talked a little bit about that already, but do you want to elaborate a little bit on the healing?
Yes, healing is, I think what exercise we are going to do today is also about how we do the healing in the Akashic records. It's almost, of course, we are not going to access the records and do it, but generally you will get an idea how the healing takes place in the records. So that is what exercise, what we are going to do with a relationship issue. So that will explain to you clearly about the healing.
Awesome. Thank you. And Deepthi is saying, are asking, do we need to make any changes in our lifestyle to practice Akashic Records?
No, not as such. Be very normal. Only one thing, just have an open heart and open mind.
Yeah.
Your connection.
I would say that on the
very
day that you're going to access the Akashic Records, try not to drink before that, but that's just my thing.
Of course.
No alcohol or recreational
alcohol.
drugs before you do any healing work.
Yes, of course. That shouldn't be mentioned also. That is clearly, it should be clearly known that it is a thing which you're going to practice, a spiritual modality. So at least these things, keep away, at least I would say for 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah. Well, one of my teachers says 24 hours, before, like if I'm going to do healing tomorrow, for example, at 24 hours before, I'm not going to drink alcohol, so.
It's better. It's always better to keep up, of course, 24 hours is a good good time, actually, good time to keep you away. And then so that you're cleansed enough.
Exactly.
That your energies are good enough to support you to access the records.
There's a question here from Terry. I like this question, Terry. Is it a book you can read, or do you talk to it interactively? I'm trying to picture what it looks like. So I'm just going to say really quickly. So for me, when we go into the Akashic Record, we do imagine a book, right? Now at the beginning part, we imagine a book, but then after that, it's all intuitive. For me, it's intuitive. I'm not reading in the book. I'm getting information, feelings, etc. that's coming to me. So for me, I'm not reading anything in the book. But go ahead, Arpita.
Yes, the same thing, the same answer I have. That when I started my practice, I was imagining that a book come in front of me, and I read the book and I open the book. But now it's not like that.
Yeah.
Now it is just that with a prayer and the intention, you go in the Akashic records, and even though if you don't see a book, you are interacting with the Akashic records. Understand, we use some things as for our imagination so that it's easier for us to connect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
so you can think of it as a big library or as, as a book, but it doesn't have to be, right? Yeah. It doesn't have to be that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is not a library there, like how we have a library here. So that is why it's imaginative, right?
Yeah. It's just to get us started into accessing the energy of that realm, energy of the records.
Yes.
So there's a question here from Lourdes. Can we access the Akashic records of someone who committed suicide and rewrite their script?
You cannot access the records of the deceased person. Okay. As again, rewriting the suicide, especially, see, the soul has to learn a lesson. A soul, anybody's soul, never plans that he will do suicide. Suicide is always going against your soul plan. So unless that soul reincarnates again and learn the value of life and have gratitude for life, he wouldn't learn the lesson, and you cannot rewrite. And the first place, you cannot access the records of deceased person. The records are of always persons who are present, who are living. Okay, because only, you go up and you make your records, or you change your records and you make a plan. So you cannot access the deceased person's records. And secondly, you need a permission to access anybody else's records. So when a person is not there, how can you take the permission?
Yeah.
And anyways, again, for the soul plan, he needs to learn the lesson. Only then you can rewrite. You cannot rewrite anything. If it is wrong, if you're having a suffering, you cannot rewrite that suffering. If there is a lesson there behind it, learn the lesson and then rewrite. So without learning the lesson, there is no rewriting.
Yeah. So learning the lesson, receiving healing, getting wisdom, understanding the karmic lessons and the soul lessons and the soul plan, that all leads to then you can go into the rewriting afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
Shitu is saying, how much healing takes time to integrate? So how much time does it take for the healing, I think, to integrate in the physical body? It depends. Go ahead.
It depends. Yes, of course. It depends from person to person, from the, even the situation to situation, what kind of a situation you're inquiring about, what healing goes there. So what severity is there, what intensity of healing is required. So it all differs from person to person.
Yeah. Nobody can answer that question, because even each person, if I go in and I have the same problem as Arpita, we're going to get different answers and different remedies and different, time frames for doing the remedies, even because we're different people.
Yes, but all the answers you will receive once you access the records and understand it. So you will receive that you require this much of healing. Please continue for so much days, so many days. So that you will get the information once you access the records.
Yeah, and ask that question for sure.
Yeah.
And are willing to receive it as well. Bhavini is asking, while trying to access the records, my mind becomes blank. Couldn't get clearly. What should I do? Keep doing it. Keep practicing. But go ahead, Arpita.
The same words I was going to use. Keep practicing it. Surely you will get there. And understand again, don't put pressure on what you're seeing. It could be in any other way you will receive the message. You could hear, you could feel, you could sense, a thought can come to you. Understand that those are answers. You might not see it in the book or in the record or see it in written form as such. So don't push yourself to see only the answers. It will come to you in different ways, and believe when you're receiving in that different way, sometimes it happens that when you access the records, just a thought comes up and that's the answer. And you think, no, this is my mind saying it happens, but no, this is an answer from the Akashic records. You 100% receive the answers. Keep on practicing.
Yeah, and be willing to receive and be in allowance of what shows up, right? What is presented to you, what you perceive. Don't go in with like, it has to be like this, because it's never going to be like that. It's never going to be the way you think it has to be.
Yes, exactly.
It will not. That's just the mind trying to force something, and has an agenda. So, when you go in with a sense of gratitude, appreciation, allowance, and just, curiosity.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like the word curiosity per se, but have the intention that you're going to receive what you need to know for your highest good.
Yes, exactly.
While reading AR, should we keep our eyes closed?
It's good to keep your eyes closed anyways, because if it is open, you get distracted by many of the things what you see. But of course, after a practice, even you can read the records with your open eyes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have to do.
Yeah, like for me, I like to write, right? So it's like when I'm, getting the information from the Akashic record, I'm writing it down. So my eyes are like half open,
Yes.
But I'm still in the energy, but they're half open so I can write.
Yes, exactly. Even sometimes when I am getting the download of information, I have to keep my eyes open because I'm writing to go at the same time. So that's okay. But in the beginning, I would always say all the beginners who are starting with the Akashic record practice, close your eyes so that the connection is maintained.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why do you ask for date of birth before reading the Akashic records?
Didn't get the question. What was it?
So why do you ask for the date of birth before reading the Akashic records?
We need to specify whose record. Now, if you just tell the name, like if Arpita Thakkar's records, but there are so many Arpita Thakkar by my name, so many people having the same name, but when we specify a date with my name, then it specifies it is relating to me, my records. That is why, and you have to be very specific when you're opening the records. So that is why a date of birth along with the name is needed.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just to make sure that you're getting the right energy, the right records for the person, the right information, you know. So, I mean, like if I were to use my home name, that would be fine, you know, because nobody else has my home name, but who knows, right? So, you know, the date of birth, I was only born on one day, which is also like up for discussion, but, you know, like that's the day I was born. You could even put the city or you can country, whatever, you know, if you can put as much information as you want to be sure that you're getting the right information, but you have to start somewhere. So date of birth is easy.
Yes.
Even if you have permission of the particular person, you still have to, you know, we still want to have the right
records. It's as simple as that. You need to get the right records of that particular person. So that is why the date of birth is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, do people not want to give you their date of birth? Is that the issue here or what? I'm just asking. All right. All right. Any other questions coming up right now before we move on to, let's see, where were we? So we're going to do the cord cutting and we're also going to get a group message. Let me see. Hold on. Deep Design, after completing the course, how many days it takes for us to do it on our own? Are you going to do it in class?
Yes, you're going to access the records in class itself.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be able to access the records in class. But anyways, of course, a practice is needed. And of course, it is again depending from person to person, how with clarity you get into the records and the clarity you also get as you keep on accessing and keep on practicing with the records. So more clarity you get. And believe me, just a day's time, it is like, you know, even in the class, I make everybody access the records. So that is my agenda also. When I teach, I see that everybody access the records in the class and they are doing a reading in the class. And in the class also, we take practical sessions of reading, reading for yourself, reading for others in the group. So there is a lot of practice which happens in the class, in the workshop itself, which gives you the confidence that you are able to access the records. And from there, you can take on even if you are good enough, of course, you can straight away start after the workshop taking professional readings as well.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, feel comfortable with yourself and doing it with the classmates in the class as well. Yes. So Terry and Patty are asking, can we check the records for our animals? Absolutely, but go ahead.
Yes, of course. Animals, of course, animals, plants, countries, places, locations. You can check the records. Yes, of course.
Do we need to be clairvoyant to read the Akashic records? No, not at all.
No, there is no prerequisite as such. You know, you don't need to be spiritual. You don't need to be a healer. You just need to be an ordinary person. That's also fine. But you need to have your heart open, your mind open. So, I mean, heart open in the sense, be in the flow, be in the receiving flow. That's all. You just need to be with yourself and with the records when you're there.
And so like, even this idea that you have to be clairvoyant, it's not, you don't have to see anything. There are lots of people who read the records who do not have clairvoyance at all. And they're like perceiving energies or feeling things or getting information downloads, just the information, you know, so they're not seeing anything. So that's a misconception about the Akashic records, that it's a book and so you have to read. It's not, right? It's about however you perceive information and energy. That's all it is. So I don't always see when I'm doing my work. You know, sometimes I will see things, other times I'll just get downloaded with information, other times it's like a sensing and a knowing. So
Exactly. And there is also one more possibility that if you're not clairvoyant, the more you practice with the records, you could become clairvoyant.
Yeah.
So of course, it opens up your different clairs, your different psychic abilities as well. That is what is the benefit of, accessing and reading the records also, because there are a lot of energy centers which gets activated and which opens up. Suppose if I was clairvoyant before, then I became clairaudient, now claircognizant. That is, your clairs open up slowly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you could become even a clairvoyant later then.
But again, don't force yourself that you have to see, is there any danger to accessing the records?
There is no danger. You're always protected. You're always safeguarded by your masters there. Okay. Believe me that if they feel that there is a danger to read a particular record, you won't be, they wouldn't allow you even to access the records.
Yeah.
You have a group, a spiritual team there, supporting your records, supporting other people's records. You have a team who continuously is there to support, to guide you, to bless you, to protect you there. So you don't need to worry. They are very little, they're very loving, they're very filled with unconditional love for you. And so when you go there, you receive all that. So don't worry. It's like also father sitting there and just protecting you. Just leave yourself, surrender yourself. They will always do their best, of course.
But even in the process of accessing the records, Arpita teaches you an exercise for protection and grounding and things like that. So you don't have to worry about that at all.
Of course.
Grace, please email Arpita or message her on WhatsApp. So there's a message here from Grace, but I'm going to ask her to contact you directly. And if you can't, Grace, email me and send me your email address, and I will send that to Arpita. Okay?
Yes, fine.
And Shitu says, can we create new contracts in the AR? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Like what? I'm always curious about that. Do you want to create a new contract, or you don't have enough contracts to deal with? Like, what kind of contract do you want to create? But yeah, you could create a positive, empowering contract for sure.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's the contract you make. Contract is not necessary with some other person. You make a contract with yourself too. So it's like you just empower yourself with some good positive energies. You can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
If that's the kind of contract you're talking about, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and you should actually, that'll help you. That'll empower you. That'll change your present and future life, right? So all right, so Arpita, I know that we're going to do the exercise for the cord cutting and the group message, but do you want to talk about the packages first, and then we'll do that?
Yeah, I think we'll talk about the packages first.
Okay, let me just get that 1 second. So I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. So the link I'm going to put in the chat here, just because alara.at/show/Arpita8. If there's anything wrong, Arpita, I apologize. It was like there were so many, I don't know, issues and wasn't saving, and I don't know. I might have missed something, but it should be okay. It should be all right. But I don't know how many times I had to do certain things. It's like it was crazy. I'm going to share my screen 1 second. Yes, can you see the screen?
Yes.
And can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so this is the special offer from Arpita. There's package A, package B, and package C. So Arpita, you want to just talk a little bit, so we have a little bit of information about the Akashic records, and then level 1. So we'll start off with level 1 first.
Yes. So level 1 Akashic records is that you become a reader. That is, you can read records for yourself as well as for others. So of course, you become a professional Akashic records reader after the workshop. And this will, of course, help you to access and read for yourself, read for others. It will include also the remedies and guidance, how you receive from the records. And you'll be getting the notes, PDF notes. The recordings will be available. Practitioner certificate also will be shared. And you, of course, the contents of this workshop is you learn about the location of Akashic records, laws of karma, understanding your karmic lessons, method to access the records, how to read the records. You learn journaling about how you receive the information, how you can journal. Attunement is there in the first level itself. And you get the remedies, how you get the remedies, that is taught. And of course, all this with help of all the reading practices which we do in the class.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
yes, so
Yeah.
these are the bonuses also, the recordings, certificate notes, and there is a free revision class also. There's this is one added bonus. Like if you want to take, even after the class, if the workshop, you want to take another workshop of mine, another class of mine, which will be absolutely free, available to you whenever you wish, at least within 6 months of gap. And there'll be WhatsApp group support, practice sessions will be there. Monthly Zoom calls are also there. So you're not left alone after the class, after the workshop. That is, we are still together connected for monthly Zoom calls as well. So in the monthly Zoom call, there are so many students of mine. There's a community where we monthly have the Zoom calls, and then we discuss about many things on Akashic records, any doubts, anything, or any practice we need to do. So all that is done on a monthly Zoom call basis.
And so
And
package
help with the
A,
clients also. So whenever, if you have doubt, if you're taking a reading, if you have a doubt, of course, you can approach me also. I'll be available.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the thing. It's like, you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be, trying to figure stuff out, reach out for support. And the support group is great. There's always people posting in it all the time, asking
Yeah.
for questions, asking for people to do practice readings, etc. So it's a great support as well. So package A is available in 2-part payment plans. And also you can use a 24-hour special gift code TACS10. So please do take advantage of that. And then package B includes everything in package A plus level 2 plus bonuses.
Yes. So these in level 2, you are already a reader. This will make you a teacher as well. So a healer and a reader. And if you feel like, or if you're confident enough later in life, whenever you feel, you can carry out this professionally and teach Akashic Records course as well. Of course, here also the support will be there for you. So don't worry. Here you become a professional Akashic Records healer and a trainer, a reader, of course, reader, healer, and a trainer. You access the records, read and rewrite and heal the records of yourself and others. So that is what is in the second level. That is, you identify the soul contracts. You know when to clear the contracts, how to do the clearing. There's one additional point here, which is taking the property readings, which will also be done in the class with, of course, the readings, practice reading, and prayer and process, how you can clear those contracts which you no longer need or which no longer serves you actually, and how you can rewrite the records, and process of attuning others, which will make you a trainer.
Yep, definitely.
And bonuses are the same bonuses, that is recording, certificate, notes, repeat class after 6 months. There'll be practice sessions, monthly Zoom call, help with your clients also.
And then the special bonus for package B is the Love Frequency Workshop.
Yes, so this is a special bonus which I'm giving right now. This is a Love Frequency Workshop, which has been channeled by me through the connection with Jesus Christ, through the records in the records itself. So I was channeled a course, a full course, which I had to give it in this way. Those who learn, who take the package B, take both the levels, will get this as a special bonus, Love Frequency Workshop. And this is a wonderful and a beautiful workshop. It is, I mean, you can do with this, you can do a healing, you can do manifestation, you can charge your food and water. Of course, it raises your consciousness and it is helpful in protection. So there are a lot of things with this course. It is a small course, but with so many of things coming inside this course, that is a very good thing, which you can learn and which you can apply individually as well, or in the records also.
Beautiful. Thank you. And again, package B is available in 2- and 3-part payment plans, and I take advantage of TACS code 10. That's the gift code TACS 10. And then package C is here somewhere. Package C is a 30-minute, I think it's 30-minute personal session with Arpita.
Yes.
I think it's 30 minutes, but I could be wrong now.
Yeah, it's a 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes session. So you can ask in the 30 minutes how many of our questions we can take up. And yes, it will include even the remedies and the guidance, what comes up in the reading. So you'll be getting, of course, a good deal of your answers solved, of your problems solved in the 30 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And package C is available for $48. And again, you can still use the gift code TACS10. So all of these packages are available. And the next course, I think it's coming up, right, Arpita?
Yes, it's on, I think 7th, 7th,
September.
8th, and 9th.
That's
That's a
level
package
1.
A. Yes, level 1. And level 2, again, the dates, I'm not sure what were
I
the
think
dates.
it's 19th and 20th.
Yeah, 19th and 20th of September. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Awesome.
the package B. Yeah, second level.
Yeah. So again, those all 3 of those packages are available at alara.at/show/Arpita8. So please do take a look at them, choose which one you would like to avail. And definitely, I highly recommend the Akashic record classes with Arpita. You know, they're amazing, 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 amazing. You will not regret it. You will not, yeah, it's really, they're really, really good. So please do. And the love healing or the love workshop, I haven't taken, so I don't know, but I'm sure it's amazing as well. So
Join this time, Alana. It's very interesting. I'm sure, I think I have so many of my students here who have done just recently completed even the love frequency. They had learned 2 levels and they also got a bonus here.
Right.
So
Nice.
I'm sure, just Yashaswini, if you can just speak about it.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, Arpita.
Hi. Yes.
Yes, I just recently completed my course with Arpita, ma'am, and I took the love frequency attunement as well. That's like a feather on the cap, you know. The love frequency workshop is like a feather on the cap to the already brilliant Akashic record training that ma'am gives. And even while taking the attunement, I could feel so much energy in me, you know, while receiving. And now every day I practice love frequency on myself and on my son who goes to school. So it's brilliant. I think you should not miss out on this opportunity. And this has come straight away from, you know, the Christ. So I think ma'am is highly guided and blessed by Christ. So I think we should, it's for our own good. So I think we should take the advantage of it. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Yashash.
Thank you. Thank you,
Sorry, I
ma'am.
just picked you up by just randomly. I just thought of you.
No problem, ma'am.
It was just by
No
just my intuitive thought that let me, because I just saw you and I thought let me you can speak. So yeah.
Thanks,
so
ma'am. I could
you.
connect to you. Thanks.
Thank
Good,
you.
thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Terry says, I'm so amazed with the info in this workshop. So glad I signed onto my computer early this morning. Yes, good. I'm glad you did.
Very good.
And then
your calling is here. When you whenever it happens by chance, it means you have a real calling for it. So
Yeah.
go ahead with the course.
and LF is an amazing tool, highly powerful. It's a blissful feeling. Oh, nice. And we all could use a little bit of bliss, right? Every day.
Yes.
We can definitely use more bliss. Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So do you want to do the cord cutting?
Yes.
I think we're going to do that.
Exercise. So first I would just request you all take a particular relationship issue or challenging challenging issue in your life concerning a particular person, concerning just one relationship. Don't take 2 or 3, only one relationship, and in that relationship, what is the main thing or issue you are having, okay, with that particular relationship. So keep that in mind, and we will start the exercise relating to it. Okay. Yes. So close your eyes, all of you. Relax yourself first. Be comfortable wherever you're seated and stay undisturbed at least for 8 to 10 minutes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Always start whenever you close your eyes, when you're going into a meditation or into a healing, take breaths, deep breaths, and focus on your breath. Because when you start focusing on your breath, your mind becomes calmer. And a mind needs to be in that relaxed state to do a healing, to do a manifestation. So just breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again the same way as we did before. Breathe in positivity. Breathe out negativity. Feel your mind is relaxed, your body is relaxed, all your cells, tissues, organs, all your body parts, everything is relaxed, totally relaxed. Feel that relaxation around you, calmness and peace around you in your mind. Again, we'll start with the grounding procedure, which we did before. Let us ground ourselves again. So visualize that bright violet light coming from the universe, falling on you on top of your head. From there, let it flow down. See that the violet light is gently flowing down from your crown chakra, going through your entire body, inside and out, till it reaches the sole of your feet. From the sole of your feet, let roots like trees come out, carrying that violet light and penetrating inside the Mother Earth. Let your roots grow longer and longer. Let it go to the deepest layer of the Mother Earth and see yourself now being grounded, being anchored to the Mother Earth. Affirm in your mind again 3 times, I am now strongly grounded. I am now strongly grounded. I am now strongly grounded. Now from here, take the Mother Earth's blessings. Take the Mother Earth's energies and feel that you're coming up again. From that deepest layer, your consciousness is rising up till it reaches the sole of your feet. And from the sole of your feet, come up through your legs, through your abdomen, and to your heart region, to your heart chakra. Feel the energies of the Mother Earth in your heart chakra, mixing with your heart energies. Feel all the energies right at the center of your heart. See these energies creating and helping your heart chakra to expand. See the energies radiating out from the heart chakra. Also, let these energies now travel still upward to your crown, to the center of your head. From there, see the energies like coming out in a fountain, in a silvery white light covering your body from top to bottom. You're covered in this silver white fountain surrounding you, your entire body. This is your protection. Affirm in your mind strongly that I am protected in this light energy. I am strongly protected. I am strongly protected. Now just put the intention in your mind that I want to access the Akashic records, my Akashic records. Put this intention in your mind. I am accessing my Akashic records. See yourself traveling from your heart chakra. You're going up through your crown and then slowly moving up in the Akashic realm, reaching the Akashic realm with your intention. Feel that you have entered a library, beautiful library. Now, without actually going into the records, with the intention, feel that you are now in the library. Visualize the person with whom you want to solve your relationship issue. Visualize the person in front of you and yourself. See a cord connecting you both. There is a cord coming from your end and connecting to the person involved in the relationship. See that cord, feel the cord, how it is. See the cord connection. On the cord, visualize the issue which you need to resolve. Is it like, for example, abusive? Write that on the cord. Is it toxic? Write that on the cord. Is it not giving you that love and respect, self-worth? Write that on the cord. Whatever is your issue, mention it on the cord. See that cord is being connected. You are connected with that cord to the other person. Now here, invoke all your goddesses, your spirit guides, your archangels and angels, your masters, teachers, whomever you believe in. Invoke all of them to be present there. Ask them to be there to help you in this process of cord cutting. Take their blessings. And now, before you cut the cord, before you tell them to cut the cord, say this cord cutting prayer in your mind. As I say, you can just follow it and read it in your mind. Say it in your mind. I now cut and I now release all the cords connecting with this person. Mention the person's name. With issues regarding, mention the issues. I cut all these cords which are unwanted, which are negative, which are unhealthy, which no longer serves my highest good. I cut them from all my bodies, mind and spirit, across all time, space and dimensions, so that my divine soul gets aligned with the divine purpose in this lifetime and in all other lifetimes. After this cord cutting prayer, now request whomever you have evoked, whomever you have called upon, tell them and request them, please cut the cords. See that they are cutting the cords for you. It could be a spirit guide, it could be God, goddesses, anyone. Just see them cutting the cords, and in your mind, say this: I now cut the cords. I now cut the cords. I now cut the cords. See that the cords are cut, and see that they are transmuted in the divine light. They have disappeared in that divine light. The cords are now cut and gone, cleared. Now again request your spiritual team who is present there. Request them to give you a very good healing. Ask them to pour that unconditional love and healing to you. Visualize their love, their unconditional love and healing coming in the form of green, pink, and golden light. It's coming from them as if they're pouring that light energies on you. Absorb. Feel that it's entering your soul, your body, your nerves, your cells, your tissues. It's just flowing. These light energies are flowing within you, outside of you, everywhere. See them in the form of colors, pink, green, golden, filling you with that healing, what you require, filling you with that unconditional love, what you need. Because when you clear, the space is void. That's why you invite the healing energies, the loving energies to be absorbed. Keep on absorbing. Feel that it is going right there inside you, in every place, in every hook and corner of your body. Every organ, every tissue is taking those energies. Feel that you're blessed. Now, after this healing, affirm in your mind that I now invite fresh divine energies into my life regarding relationships with myself, with this person, mention the name, and with all other relationships I'm involved with. Let all my relationships be flourishing, be happy, and be healthy. I am now blessed with wonderful relationships in my life. Affirm this in your mind. It is like you're rewriting the contract. Slowly feel those energies you're getting. The energies, new energies. Feel that you're empowered with them now. You're getting peaceful. You're becoming peace. You're making peace with yourself. And now, just thank your spiritual team whom you had called for that help and guidance, for cutting the cords, who have blessed you immensely with their love and healing energies. Say thank you to each and every one whom you can thank for. Express your gratitude, sincere gratitude to all of them present. And slowly feel that you're coming down now from that Akashic realm. Through your crown, you're entering your body and again coming back to your heart. Feel that you're inside your heart chakra, your energy, your space. Slowly, as you feel comfortable, open your eyes.
Oh, beautiful. Wow, thank you. That was nice. I felt a lot of energy, a lot of heat. Definitely a shift. Thank you.
Thank you, Alara.
How is everybody else feeling? What did you experience? And are you even able to open your eyes now? It was wonderful. Nidhi says, yes, definitely it was.
Yes.
Vinita says, amazing. Bhavani says, awesome, amazing, beautiful, awesome, good. Yeah, it was really good. So
Thank you. Yes.
ooh, keep breathing. Powerful for sure. Definitely powerful. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I wanted to stay there longer. Yeah. Because one for my hands are very heavy and sticky. Very good and awesome. I asked for the cord to be cut and hundreds more showed up and were cut. Nice. Good.
Yes.
He says went into trance. Good.
That was great. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think somebody has unmuted themselves, but I'm not sure if they have a question or a comment.
Okay.
Did you want to say something? No, maybe it's by accident. Okay. All right. So now, just slowly coming back, and
Yeah. It's like you don't, though you come and you open your eyes, but you slowly start settling then.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Manisha said, I released a lot of energy. I was knocked out for a few seconds. Cannot remember when my divine team cut the cords. That's okay. My crown chakra is still buzzing, Susanna says. Manisha's a beautiful feeling. Awesome, good. Wonderful, like always, under your divine guidance. Yeah, good, awesome. All right, so now we still have the message, the group
Yes.
message from the,
Yes. So this is a message coming, which I'll channel from the Akashic records. That is, I'll access the records of this group as such,
Mhm.
and let me see what message is coming for all of you present here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would request again you to close the eyes. So that will be better. So even I'll close my eyes and I'll channel the message. You all also close the eyes. And place your hands on your heart. Yes, both the hands on your heart. Okay, feel very peaceful, feel very comfortable, and let me access the group records of this group. I'm getting a message from my master. The message for this group is that a lot of energy is now released from this group. A lot of healing has taken place already. So there is a good amount of energy which is released and new energies which have taken its place. It's like I'm getting the words, congratulations to all of you. I'm also getting the words, heal yourself. All of you. All of us need healing. All of us require healing in some way or the other. Understand that nobody is perfect and we are okay with our flaws. What it is telling me is that just accept yourself the way you are. Do the healing wherever you feel you require the healing. Let it be a health issue, a relationship issue, a financial issue. Try to understand why you're having that issue and take a healing for yourself. Go deep into yourself. Take 5 minutes daily. I'm getting different messages, so I don't know whether I'm breaking in between. These are the words, not my words. They are coming from the masters. They are saying that take 5 minutes daily for yourself. Be with yourself, be with your soul, which really wants to give you a message always. It's also telling me, just close your eyes, and now how we are keeping our hands on our heart. Just be that this way daily for 5 minutes. Just do this for 5 minutes and just connect with your soul. The soul will give you the message. We will speak through your soul. We are there with each and every one. And we will speak through your soul, whatever you need to know about. And this practice will help you to give yourself that healing and that love, that guidance, which you're looking out for. It's all within. Dive into yourself deep within. You don't need to go outside to look out for anything. Your soul has your answers. They are sending like love heart, that those kind of signs of that heart-shaped red color, like emojis. They are sending to all of you. And they're very happy for whatever has been done in the class. I'm happy, I'm blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my masters. Thank you. Yes. You can open your eyes.
beautiful, thank you. And yes, we all need to connect with our hearts, with our souls, with our team every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. And that is such a simple, easy practice that we all can do. So beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Calming. Yeah. Nice.
Thank you. Believe me, the words also, I don't know whether I was breaking in sentences, but whatever messages, you know how you get a download of messages. So
Yeah.
you have to, just speak the words, what I was getting. I was just speaking that.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was beautiful. And I think it's very relevant to everyone as well, right? And we did have a powerful healing today on
Yes.
the call as
Yes.
well. So much energy has shifted, and we can continue to stay in this higher vibration energy by doing the simple process of just connecting to our
Yes.
hearts, connecting to our souls every day for 5 minutes. It's like simple. We
Absolutely.
all deserve that. Okay. We all deserve that,
Yes.
to take that time for ourselves.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, wow. What a wonderful call we had today. Wonderful session we had today. So much has changed, and for all of us, so if you liked what you experienced today in this 1.5 hours, can you imagine 9 hours with Arpita in her class plus the 2 in the level 2? You'll be amazed. You'll love it. Absolutely. I think Grace says as well in the chat, she loved Arpita's course. It was well worth doing.
Yes.
It's definitely. You won't regret it. Lourdes says, really nice and confirming what I was told before. I put my hands on my heart and listen. Yeah, put my hands on my heart and listen. Good.
Thank you.
Oh, my tears are still coming, Terry says. Let them flow.
Let them
Yeah.
flow. Just release. So it's good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wow.
And so again, the packages for Arpita are available at alara.at/show/Arpita8. The classes are starting on September 8th, I think, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Oh, 7th, September 7th.
8 at 9. Yeah.
September 7th, 8th, 9th for class number 1, class 2, September 19th and 20th, I think. So please just, take a look at the packages. And yeah, this is something that you all can do, we all can do, and it's something that's going to benefit you in your day-to-day life and moving forward. It's not just about being curious about, who was I in my past life. It's about, okay, how can I use the information from my past life to assist me now and moving forward? What can I heal still that has been blocking me? What are some of the karmic lessons that I'm still working through, and how can I get them, to work through them faster, right? And with more ease. All of that and more is available in the Akashic Records for you. So this is a very empowering course and program and modality that I think we all should be using and taking the course, because we all can access it for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
We can all access the records and get information for ourselves. Take it as God's providence and just go for it. You'll get answers to anything and everything in your life. Yeah, it's all there, right? And are you willing to receive it? Just ask the question, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Any other last wisdom from you, Arpita? Anything else you want to say?
I would say the last word: go for the course. Go for the course. It will change you as a person. You will become more loving, more compassionate, more forgiving. The records, teaches all these virtues. Believe me, you become, because you get to understand how you build karmas. And with that, you become more in awareness of your own present karmas. And that creates a loving, compassionate person, which you also wouldn't have experienced in you. You would be as a different, your perception would change. Your view of looking at things, of persons, in situations, everything, your perception changes a lot. And it, of course, it keeps you in a happy and good space.
Absolutely. And there's the energy of the Akashic Records is also very healing. It'll raise your vibration every time you go in the records as well. So, definitely that's an added bonus. Bhavani says, oh, see, I wasn't understanding. So Bhavani says the snap of Lakshmi Ji. So I guess my, Lakshmi Ji behind me is also at your mother's house. So I feel as if I'm in my mother's place. Oh, nice.
That's so nice. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Yes, Lakshmi Ji is everywhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so this is the last live call for the season, and but that's okay. You can still access all of the shows from the season, all the special offers from the season, and we will start to get ready for next season. But
Yeah. So
before
I
that
have been
happened,
this showstopper, right? Of
eh,
this.
yes,
I
and it was
appreciate-
amazing showstopper.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the show, Alara. And it was really as wonderful as ever it could be. And I'm happy that I'm connected with you. I'll always be connected with you. And thank you, all the audience here. Thank you, all those who are on the call. It was amazing. And believe me, I could feel the energies, the healing energies which were coming in. So yes, thank you for participating and thank you for trusting this.
Absolutely. And thank you, everybody, for all your questions and comments and feedback. And for those of you who are really early in the morning, thank you for waking up early and being here. All right. So thank you, everybody, for a wonderful season, a wonderful summer. I'm so grateful for all of you who are watching now or later. So grateful for all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always.
Yes, lots of love, lots of light to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Arpita.
Thank you, Alara. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lara.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.